Welcome back, class. This video will discuss today's entrance ticket questions and answers, so please pay close attention so you know how to complete today's assignment, and also feel free to pause or rewind the video as needed. So the first question is, what is space? And space is simply the distance or area between things. In the image below, you can see this pentagram, this shape here. There's a large distance from that, between that and these three shapes on the left. Whereas the star, circle, and square, the space is very close. It's actually so close that they're overlapping. So space it refers to that distance between your objects. You want space, especially when showing depth. You want distance between them. And as we're going to discuss in the next slide, the space is affected in the linear perspective technique as the angles go backwards into your artwork. So moving forward, your question is, how does one-point perspective alter the spaces between your objects? So the best way to show that before I kind of give you the answer is that linear perspective forces the buildings to get smaller and smaller as they go back. For the same reason, the spaces get shorter in between, and that can be seen in a couple different areas of this picture where the distance between these two buildings and these two buildings is technically the same, but in the perspective, the distance is actually getting squished together. It's getting shorter between the lines, and the distance is getting further out as they get closer to the viewer. Same thing with the road. The road is the same distance. If this were in real life, the road would be the same thickness or same width, whereas here the road gets slimmer, the distance gets shorter, and the distance here gets larger. So again, one-point perspective alters the spaces between objects by making them closer together or making them shorter, whereas with the buildings and objects, they get smaller and smaller, but here everything gets just closer together. All right, so that is today's entrance ticket questions and answers. Please make sure you complete the entrance ticket assignment following this video, submit it for your 2 points, and then just continue to work on your one-point perspective project and submit your progress to the day 5 progress for your 3 points for today. If you finish early, you may submit it to the day 7 folder. In that event, just make sure that your artwork has great craftsmanship, you filled the whole space, you followed all the objectives, you used a ruler, all the angles of your buildings go to the vanishing point. Make sure it was original, creative, you had fun with it. Just basically make sure it's your best effort before you submit it, because it is the image for 100 points. So again, if you submit it or want to submit your final, submit it to the day 7 folder, but also make sure you continue to do free art assignments for the next couple of days to show me that you did art in class on that scheduled class day. All right, guys, I hope you have a great class, and I look forward to seeing your projects today. Bye, everyone.